count it. 1, 2. Would you look at this, guys? Right in front of you. 2 games. Man, I have not done a video style like this since like Paper Mario Sticker Star and like a Mario Donkey Kong game. Like, it's been so long. I haven't done I haven't done a video like this in forever, man. So I mean, I thought, hey, this is the first video of the year. I should probably do something special, and that's the special thing I'm gonna do. I'm reviewing, or at least opening up 2 games in 1 video, and then I'm gonna, talk about the stuff. So let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna do this one over the side, and then I'll start with this one. All right, on the first one we got is Super Bomberman R. We got Bomberman. We got this scientist guy going wahaha, goo, goom, doon, and boom. He wants to be Wario so bad. he wants to be him, but he's not Wario. Alright, now let's go to the back. Alright. Have a blast. Bomberman is back and powered up. The Super Bomberman Rangers are going into space to fight the evil Emperor Bugler. Who is his name? Bugler. Okay, the evil Bugler guys, alright. Okay, play all 8 colorful team members, all new stages and mechanics. Challenge players from all over the world in classic battle mode. Up to 8 players in battle mode with low online and local play. Face huge bosses in exciting battles. Alright, sounds pretty interesting. It would seem you need basic reading ability to play this game. Reminds me of Luigi's Mansion. Alright, go ahead and open this one up. And after we open this one up, we'll immediately go over to the other one. Alright, and let's open this game up. Alright, there's the game. And, you got all kinds of Bomberman stuff. Alright, back Konami. Okay, now that one is up. Now let's go to the second one. Alright, Super Bomberman R. He looks, he looks a lot more happy on this box art. He's not mad. He's not furious on this one. Alright, let's go to the back. Alright, let's get ready to bomb battle. Save the universe with the new Elon friends. Enjoy classic features such as Grand Prix Battle 64 and Standard, along with new mode, stage edit, and castle. Play solo with your friends and family. Alright, we got this black Bomberman, we got the pink Bomberman, all kinds of Bomberman, all kinds of animations here. So very cool, guys. Alright. I think that's just like that stuff up there, but like in different languages. Okay, now let's go ahead and open this one up. Guys, I just had to do it, guys. I had to do something special for the the first video of the year. And that is open. And here we go. Super Bomberman R. It's been a while since I get to smell 2 game smells for the for a video. So okay, so Super Bomberman R. Let's talk about this and just Bomberman in general. So here's the thing. I have never played Bomberman ever. Here's the funny thing about this whole entire thing. The thing is, like, I know Bomberman more so because of him getting referenced in other things more so than, like, the reference material. Like, what? Like, Bomberman was, like, on, like, the NES or something like that, and then, like, all I know is, like, from what I looked up, Bomberman's last game before the Switch was, like, in 2010, and he didn't get a new game, which was, like, Bomberman R, until 2017. 7 years without a Bomberman game. Like, I don't know, man. Just Bomberman is, like, one of those things that are, like, always getting, like, referenced in other media, but, like, man, it's just, like, in terms of, like, the actual me, like knowing about Bomberman, I only know about him just because of, like, references, like, he's in Smash, he has, like, an item in Binding of Isaac, and, I really like that item in Binding of Isaac, really good bomb item. So, but, like, other than that, man, I just do not interact with Bomberman media. I know there's some hardcore Bomberman fans out there who absolutely love Bomberman, and who are, very saddened by him not getting a game for 7 years, but, like, man, I wouldn't even know Bomberman existed if he didn't get referenced and other stuff. I'm gonna be real here. But I will say this, oddly enough, whenever I think about Bomberman, I think about Bomberman like 64. The thing is, like, I've never played Bomberman 64, but whenever I think about Bomberman, the Bomberman 64 just comes to mind. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about Bomberman 64 that, like, you know, just like draws my attention so much, but apparently I don't know. Maybe I should play Bomberman R someday. I don't think it's on Nintendo Switch Online. I think it was on the Wii U, but that wouldn't help me now since, like, you know, the Wii U is gone. But yeah, Bomberman 64 is like the Bomberman that I think of when I think of Bomberman games. So yeah, other than that, like, I don't know. There's not much for me to actually say about, like, Bomberman as a whole. Like, you know, I don't think, like, negatively of Bomberman, and I don't think, like, you know, too highly of Bomberman. As I said, you know, I've never, like, these are literally the first ever Bomberman games I have ever purchased. Like, I've never played a Bomberman game before, so these will be my first ever Bomberman games. So yeah, but there's not much for me to talk about with Bomberman R, but I will talk about it's so weird. They have the same name, man. But for Bomberman 2, not much for me to talk about. I will tell a little story about it though. But for Bomberman 1, I will talk about that one. It's kind of funny because like Bomberman, you know, the first one, the first one, like, you know, it obviously came out like when the Switch first came out. So, like, I feel like for the first one, like, it could not have released at a, like, better time. I feel like, just imagine if, like, the first game released, like, now. If the first Bomberman game, like, released, like, now in, like, 2023, I don't, like, no one would talk about it, but, like, you know, but because of the time frame that the game came out, like, literally everybody was, like, talking about the game. Like, I remember, of course, like, you know, I got my Switch, like, as soon as Smash came out, so, like, you know, of course, I didn't care about Bomberman R, like, you know, since I got my Switch, you know, I got Smash. I didn't care about Bomberman, so, you know, I wasn't really worried about the game, but, you know, of course, you know, when this game came out, you know, when you would open the eShop, you would see, like, I don't know, maybe like Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, and maybe something else. But I feel like there are like 5 games. I feel like when the Switch first came out, there were like probably like 5 games on like the Switch. And like, you know, of course, the first Bomberman R was like, you know, one of them. So of course, because of that, I feel like the game got a lot more traction than it would have otherwise. So, you know, for that game, very lucky of Bomberman to release very early and, you know, get their jump start. I feel like because of that, you know, more people know what Bomberman is. It's definitely the thing that, like, you know, got me to pay a little bit more attention to Bomberman. But as I say, you know, I mostly know it just because of Bomberman 64, even though I've never played the game or like seen anything from it. I don't know why. But yeah, that's that. But other than that, I guess I'll tell a little story about Bomberman R real quick because, you know, so I can like end the video off. You know, so funny story about this game. I originally got this game from GameStop. So, like, you know, basically I was going to the GameStop, I was looking for some games. I was like, well, actually, originally I was going for another game that I got, but I'll talk about that game later. So, you know, I was originally going for this game, and I was like, okay, where's this game? And they had it. So I asked for the game. And, you know, as I was, you know, just like browsing around, I was like, oh wow, would you look at that? Super Bomberman R. Let me see the price. I pull the game out. Hey, the game was usually $50, but hey, here it's $20. So, you know, like new. I was like, okay. As I was getting the original game, I asked for Bomberman R too, and they were like, okay, we have that. And I was expecting, you know, the game case to be new. I like, you know, not many people, you know, the game, like, I don't know exactly when this one came out. I know it came out in like 2022. That's a definite. I think it came out in 2022 or 2023. I'm not sure, but I know this game was not old enough. I haven't ever seen It's funny because I've never seen like Bomberman R2 in like any stores. It's like, I swear, man, this game came and went. Like, I've never, like, this was like the first time I've ever seen Bomberman R2 in like a store, which is like this one GameStop. But I tell you this, man, the case, let me just say this, the case on the Bomberman R2 game was terrible, man. It had like this humongous slash in the game, like someone's dog got the game and they like just like their dog just like scratched the case, and like, man, this game looks terrible, this game looks terrible. But you know, as I was buying the Sonic game and like the Bomberman game, I was like, man, this is the first time I've ever seen this game in the wild. I should probably buy it. I might never see it again. Bad decision, because guess what? I go on Amazon and I go on Amazon and the game is the exact same price, $20 on Amazon and new. And I knew, man, if I brought this on Amazon, I would actually get a new copy of the game instead of this GameStop new game. And you know, I'd actually have like a sealed copy of the game that, you know, the case wasn't completely destroyed. So, of course, here's the thing. I'm not, and also like I also returned the original game. But most, like, I'll explain this more whenever I make the video on the, like, original game that I was gonna get. But, like, basically, as it would stand, I feel like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say this is, like, my first time I've ever, like, returned a game to GameStop. Because, like, of course, there was, like, you know, Pokemon Diamond, which, like, but the thing is, I don't know if I got a money refund or I traded in, because like, you know, back then I was just all about, you know, just like trading in games. But I feel like it would make more sense for me to like, you know, just get a refund. But I don't know, man. It's like this like very blurry memory. Like, I vividly remember returning the game because I really shouldn't have returned the game, because like it was like a very dumb reason with like, you know, me like liking Palkia more than Dialga. But it's kind of funny because like of how things went with like what the game I got now. But I'll explain that later whenever I make the video on that game. But you know, that's something I gotta say. But you know, basically, I don't know when's the last time I got a refund, but basically, needless to say, this is like the first refunded game from GameStop that I've ever done. Maybe, potentially, it could be 9 years. It could potentially be like the first time in 10 years. Cause like I had from like the receipt, you know, it tells you like how long you've been a member. So like I've been a member since 2014, so that's about 9 or 10 years that I've been a member of GameStop. So that means 9 to 10 years that I've been going to GameStop, and like in all those years, I basically never just like get a refund on a game. You know, as I know, I definitely have, you know, traded in games, but I've never like got a refund on them. So, you know, basically, as I was saying, you know, as I said, you know, I got my money back because, like, man, I was like, man, if I just go on Amazon, they are literally I kid you not, they were the exact same price, cent for cent, dollar to cent, the exact same price, and I knew that if I got it on Amazon, I would actually get new copies of these games that weren't damaged. So, like, you know, the main one, I'll explain that one whenever I get to that video. But the Bomberman R2, that game was in terrible condition, man. So, you know, eventually, you know, I got my refund, and, you know, I'm happy now because, you know, I have both games and they're both in really good condition now. So, yeah, that's basically my little Bomberman R2 story about how I just got a terrible looking copy that ended up with me getting a refund in maybe like 10 years, like in like the first time in like 10 or 9 years. But yeah, that's basically it. And I don't have much, you know. I talked about Bomberman R1, you know, about how it released at a very good time. And then I told him a little story about Bomberman R2. So, you know, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna play these games. Of course, I'm still playing Pokemon Silver, so I'm not really starting any other games while I'm still playing that game. Like, I'm almost done. I have 7 gym badges. I'm feeling I'm gonna probably beat the game by Friday. Like, if I really just, like, you know, just like bunker down and like get this last gym badge and, you know, go to the league, I should be done by like Friday. So that'll be nice. Then I can, you know, I can start playing other games, or, you know, I'll probably then, you know, start playing other games. So that's good. So oh yeah, I guess I can also say this. Bomberman R1. Here's the funny thing about this. like that game, I have never seen it in the wild, like, ever. For all these years, I have never seen the original Bomberman R game in the wild, ever. Like I just never seen it. But oddly enough, like, this Walmart that, like, I got, you know the game, like, Cruising Blast? I got Cruising Blast from this Walmart, and also, like, needless to say, I went there again, and, like, I saw, hey, is that what I think it is? Is that Bomberman R1 for the Switch? I was, like, so incredibly surprised, because I have never seen that game. Even when it first came out, I never really remember ever seeing it, but there it was. There Bomberman R1 is, like, the first time I've ever seen it. Like, this is like 2023. 2023, a brand new copy of Bomberman R just out there, just into the case. And, like, I don't remember the price of the game. Of course, I got Bomberman R2 and 1 for, like, Bomberman 2 was $20 and Bomberman R1 was $15. So, like, it's not like, so I can't imagine that one would have been any cheaper. I don't think it was. But let's say that was just very odd. It was just very odd to see a brand new copy of Bomberman R in the open. Went up, like, for, like, ever since I first got my Switch, whenever Smash released, I had never seen that game out in the open. So that's just a little interesting thing I'd say. I don't like where did it go? Like, I went out, I saw it there, and then I went back to look for it, and then it was just gone. Who brought it? Where did it go? I was just so confused by that. So yeah, I just wanted to just say that about that. So yeah, that's about it, guys. That is my that's it. This is my very special first video of the year special. I feel like with the games that are gonna eventually come up, I do kind of feel like I will eventually do another video like this again. I feel like just with some of these games that I have, like for these games specifically, the reason why I did a video like this more so than just a special video, there would be absolutely no reason to separate these games. They are literally, like, I feel like these games are just too similar. It would make absolutely they're just too similar. It would make absolutely no sense to make separate videos for them. So, as a special video, for the purpose of making a special first video and just better time management, I need to get these games. I want to get these games done with. So this seemed like the best option to make a special video and also get 2 games out of the way, so get these games down, because I have a lot more games I am going to make videos on. So yeah, guys, that's about it. So yeah, as I was saying, this is the first video of the year special. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the first video. I'm not sure what game the next video is going to be. I have an idea of what the next video is going to be, but I'm not too sure. So this video has been going on for a little while. So guys, something. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very special first video, and goodbye.